All right, all right. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, guys. So Dana White and John Jones and company, they've offered up a pretty, hefty reward, in excess of over $100,000. And it was John Jones and Dana White and a couple other people that offered up this reward. $100,000 is a lot to make people talk, but in this situation, me personally, I don't believe that nobody's going to do it. Okay, because number one, people won't talk because, I think people see this as a police setup. Because the minute somebody comes forward, the police, they're going to ask that person, how do you know all this and are you involved? And see, there's somebody out there that know, okay? Somebody knows what happened. Somebody saw the whole thing go down. Okay, I promise you that somebody saw this. They probably got video of it, or, they probably just happened to see the whole thing go down. But they don't want to, let people know that, like, they don't want to say anything. And the reason why they don't want to say anything because they don't want to lose their lives behind this whole thing. And what I mean by lose their lives, they don't want to, be incarcerated or be falsely accused of abducting this girl. Like, they don't want to be in the mess. Like, they just choose to be silent. And, so many cases go unsolved that there are people that really, truly know what happened, but they're afraid to say something because of what the police have done in the past. And the police, they've really messed up a lot of relationships with the people, man. And so people, they're less likely to trust police. They're less likely to. They're not going to want to trust the police. I mean, who would want to trust the police in these times, man? Well, you got the police, shooting, a lot of unarmed people, mostly unarmed, black people and Hispanic people. But, there's been some white people unarmed that the police been shooting. Like, the police have just been going crazy. Okay, and it's almost like these guys got a God complex. Now you see the police on camera, laughing because they messing with people. And some of these guys, they get a badge and they love going out messing with people. And they don't even care if they lose their job. They could care less, man. So people, they don't have a whole lot of trust in the police, And why should people? And I understand. It sucks because somebody knows what happened, okay? This girl was abducted. You can see the scratches on her vehicle, the paint. Man, look, somebody know what happened to this girl. This girl was a part of something very brutal that happened to her. Okay, somebody savagely abducted this girl, and she may very well not even be here with us, okay? I mean, and I told y'all that stat that when, a person is missing from their vehicle, when they're missing from the vehicle, that it's a higher percentage that the person is probably deceased. Okay, and this is something that, I want her to be in that 17% that are still living, that just ain't been found. Okay, it's been a lot of theories going around. There's been people reading cards. There's been people, like praying to whoever they pray to tell us what happened to this girl. And, the police, I think they do know they have a suspect. But I don't think that they're going to say anything just yet. And, I don't even know why, because maybe they can't even find the suspect. But, it would make sense if they would tell the public who they think is responsible. It was video cameras everywhere, man. Like that vehicle of hers is like an evidence pool of just evidence everywhere. Evidence. By looking at that truck, they can create profiles. They can do a lot of different things. There's evidence all over that truck. If somebody abducted this girl out of a truck, that DNA evidence was left behind. But I tell y'all something, man. When I told y'all that I'm coming out with a video, and Walt Harris, he made another video. He made another video plea, okay? And, I saw something in that video, and it was very, very interesting. I saw something, and I think the police, they saw it too. And guys, when I tell y'all, don't be surprised. Do not be surprised if the police, they're already watching Walt Harris. I'm telling y'all. Don't be surprised if they're already watching him. They're monitoring him. They're doing it. They're monitoring the guy's phone calls. I guarantee you, man, and they're getting the FBI involved. Don't be surprised if Walt Harris is a suspect. And I'm talking about a primary suspect. See, they always, man, for some reason, man, they always want to get, they always want to do it. And I'm not, I don't know. Like, nobody knows. But I think the police, man, they're going to go hard on him. And that last video of his, I think they're going to come after him even more. I think they're going to come after him even more because of a last video plea that he did. And it's not what he said in the video. Well, yeah, he was talking, past tense like she was dead. But it wasn't that, man. Because families sometimes think of their loved one missing and they get that feeling in their stomach that the person, could be deceased. Families do that. But there was something else in that video. And I won't put it out here right now. Okay, I won't do it. But, it's going to suck for him, man. And this guy, genuinely looks like a guy that's grieving, okay? He looked like a guy that's grieving. But this everything is so clean, though. Like y'all notice how this girl just disappeared without a trace? Like, does anybody just notice, man, like she disappeared, like she don't even exist on the earth anymore? Like, guys, this is wild. Whoever did this, man, I'm talking about, man, they knew exactly what they was doing. They knew how they were going to do it. They made most of the evidence disappear. Okay, because if the police come back and say they ain't got a suspect after sweeping that vehicle clean, somebody did a damn good job. I'm talking about, like, this girl didn't even get kidnapped by amateurs. She probably got kidnapped by professionals. And I started thinking to myself, man, I wonder what this girl, like, I wonder who knew her. Like, who was following her? And you got to imagine, man, probably even weeks up to this happened, man. She probably felt like somebody was following her. She probably did. I'm pretty sure. And if you ask any of her friends, I'm pretty sure some of her friends probably thought that something like crazy was going on with this kid. Like, I don't know. But this whole thing it just is strange, man. It's really, really strange. And then it's like, like, okay, are the police going through the girl's phone? Are they looking at, who been calling her the most, outside of family? Like, what are the police doing, y'all? What are they doing? It's almost like the police are just sitting back twiddling their thumbs, waiting on somebody to just make a break for them. Like, this is crazy, man. If I'm the Harrises, and if I really care that much, if I really want to get to the bottom of this, you got to hire a private investigator. And don't hire any investigator. You hire the one, like we hired one that he's known to get results. And we got closure. We got closure. Okay, we got closure. They're going to have to do this, man. Because somebody, man, they've covered their tracks well. They covered their tracks well. I mean, could the police be in on it? Like, guys, there's so many questions. So many. And even if I'm the parents, man, I'm not going to let the police just do their job. I'm finna go in and I'm going to go over that vehicle myself. It don't take that hard. You can, like, what the police do and how they investigate a crime. Hell, you can do that. You can do it. You don't have to be eye trained to figure out what happened. I mean, the vehicle, man, that vehicle is a bed of evidence. Somebody know where this girl is. Even if she's alive or dead, somebody know. And they waiting in the wings to just tell it. Somebody want to send an anonymous message, man. Like, somebody want to do it, but they just don't want to deal with the damn police. Would you? Honestly, ask yourself, would you give up information about this girl for $100,000? Would you do it? Would you do it knowing that you got to deal with law enforcement, knowing that they're going to put you in an interview room and they're going to interview you for 3 to 4 hours? And they're going to ask you the same thing. And they're going to sit there and they're going to try to trap you. They're going to try to coerce you. They're going to try to make you think. Man, they're going to ask you, did you have anything to do with this? See, the police, I know about them because I dealt with them in the past so many times. They want to close the case as quick as possible. Okay, they don't want to really find the truth. Police don't want to find the truth. That's not what they're about. They want to close the case and say that they solved the crime. That's it. But you guys tell me what you think, man. With all the evidence out there, wow, man. Wow.